is very progressive, right? You have read the text, you have gained some sort of perspectives from critical papers or academic papers. The last step you need to do is obviously to practice essay questions. I can't stress this enough. If you do not have your end goal, it is more often than not very tedious for you to understand what you're doing. So practice the questions themselves are in a sense the goals that you need to achieve. You know, in Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen, for example, you need to understand the different themes. Are we talking about money? Are we talking about marriage? Are we talking about the society, the patriarchal society that women have been entrenched into? And is there any some sort of feminist relational power that is being played out in the text? You need to understand these themes. And the only way to do well for your papers is to practice these questions. Art subjects, usually you won't have your 10-year series. The 10-year series are usually compiled by your teachers. So get the questions from them. And I'm very proud of the resource package that the teachers, produce, or even the resource package produced by the schools department. They would already have the essay questions in the front part of the text before it moves on to the other critical notes that you receive. So those are a very good place to start with. If you are very hardworking, from the second tip, by reading academic papers, you would, as you think critically, you would also be able to generate your own questions as a student.
One, are there students who don't practice? And and number two, if the practice is not provided feedback, can they still learn from that?
Yes. Okay. So this is where you would need to go all out to find consultations, right? To seek consultations from the teachers. So I think teachers are there to really help you. Teachers are not there to see you fail. We don't go, but you fail. We joke about it. We laugh. No. Because I believe at least in certain part of my teaching career, we are also partly responsible to drive in certain ethics in the learning process. So if you fail, we will also feel disappointed.
Right.
So what you need to do is really to go find your teachers to get consultations. If you really cannot get consultations because you have a part-time job, you have your family problem, you have no time to study, at least find a group of study mates together to really bounce off ideas, because that really helped. So that really helped us a lot as students. All right, get your teachers to sit down in a group, prepare your teachers or your lead teachers for that matter. Give them the questions you're preparing for. Give them the mind maps so that they can actually bounce off more ideas. All right. And if you're too lazy to do it, then just read papers from your top students, or read some of your the papers from your classmates or your schoolmates. The good ones, at least to get a sense of where they are and where you are. And I'm very sure that would basically do its trick.